Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. And we're talking about NXT. May 7th, 2024, Vic Joseph, Booker T on commentary. We get a beautiful Wes Lee package about his comeback. And I remember that night he had to leave. He was on a crutch, and he says it was so painful just to stand. But here he is in the first match of the night going against Josh Briggs. And we're setting up who's going to face Oba Femi. I think it's going to turn into a fatal four-way at Battleground between Josh, Wes, and Ivar. Because Ivar comes out, he gets on commentary. He's showing that he's more than just a Viking. You know, he's showing off his skills, and he's had some great battles here in NXT so far. So I think this is a good move for Ivar with Josh Briggs versus Wes Lee. This match was fun. Wes Lee got the win. He shows that, hey, I haven't missed a step. You know, I'm coming back stronger and better than ever. So that's the first match of the night, and it ended up having Wes, Josh, Ivar getting in a huge brawl, taking each other out, and there's Oba Femi standing tall, holding his championship, the North American Championship, and watching these meaty men beat each other. Well, Wesley's not that meaty, but he's a piece of meat. he is a top sirloin to the ribeye in the New York Strip. I don't know why I'm comparing meaty meat like that. But man, Oba watches. He's like, Then we have Jordan backstage. He does not understand the actions of Fallon Henley. Fallon comes up like, hey, what's your problem? Jordan's like, what did you do? I thought we were friends. And Fallon's like, I gotta focus on me. I don't need friends. Who needs friends, huh? Who? So it sets up a match for later on in the night. We have this NXT Women's Combine. Throughout the night, there's 3 packages and stuff like that. Seeing who is going to be the top 12 and going to a tournament to see who's going to be fighting for the first ever Women's North American Championship at Battleground. Yes, please. And the roster looks crazy. They showed all 3 of these are testing strength, speed, the ability, and the top 12 is Soul, Thea, Jada, Michin, Lash, Ivy, Izzy, Jordan, Tatum, Reese, Fallon, and Ren. That is a hell of a top 12. I mean, I don't even know who I'm rooting for. Like, that's a top 12 that Ava announced tonight. I'm excited, man. I'm very excited to see what these women can do, especially in this tournament, especially in that match itself that's going to happen at Battleground. Come on. It's going to be awesome, man. And I think it's a ladder match, right? If I'm correct. If I'm correct, I think it is a ladder match. If not, drop the comments below. But I'm excited. We had Shayna Baszler versus Carmen. Shayna Baszler got the win. Then No Quarter Catch Crew versus Tyson and Tyrell. Special guest referee. Because the family provides, and the family screws over No Quarter Catch Crew because the Don wants that Heritage Cup so bad, he puts Stacks as a special guest referee, screwing over No Quarter Catch Crew for Tyson and Tyrell to get the win. That was some fun stuff right there. Because Stacks just punches, I believe, Charlie, and they get the roll up, and 1, 2, 3, he runs out. Kelly's backstage with Roxanne. She has a big main event with Chelsea Green. Oh, my girl Chelsea is going to take on Roxanne and hopefully beat Roxanne for that championship, right? We'll get to that in a bit. Michin versus Ariana Grace. Michin gets a win. This match was okay. I'm glad we're building Michin, and I'm glad that Michin is part of that top 12 for the Women's North American Championship. Ooh. Can't talk sometimes, but still, Michin, I say yes, please. Supernova Sessions. Trick Williams is the special guest, and we're setting up Noam Dar and Trick Williams. This is Trick's first opponent for that NXT Championship. Well, for like a story to go into Battleground. I like Noam Dar. I don't know. But there is a tie here. I guess Trick and Lash. There was some great stuff. The envelope finally got revealed. It was Trick Williams with his match with Noam Dar. And Noam Dar's leg was under the rope. So they were like, yeah, see, you didn't win. Ha ha, his foot was under the rope. But this sets up a feud between these two. But man, he called this the Maury Show. Then they started chanting Jerry Springer, Jerry. Because Trick goes, Trick ain't the daddy. And Noam Dar's like, what are you talking about? What's going on? This is some great stuff, man. But he's like, Trick's like telling Lashley, hey, we got to tell him what's going on. You know, because I'm Trick Willy Wonka. I was like, whoa, Trick, calm down. Calm down, my man. But there's something there. Noam Dar's had enough. He attacks Trick Williams. And that was pretty awesome, man. I mean, I was like, oh, okay, well, you know. And showing that Noam Dar can go to that dark side, if you will. And in front of Lash, if they are dating. You know, like being like, hey, this is what it is. And I want this. I want the NXT championship around my shoulder, around my waist, and Noam Dar will go to hell and back to get it. So I think this is going to be set up for Battleground. We shall see. Next up, Fallon Henley versus Kalani Jordan. Fallon Henley gets the win. I think it's time to start building Fallon Henley up. You know, I do like Fallon Henley. I think she has a lot of promise. And Kalani Jordan, too. Jordan, she's pretty badass. Like, at first I was like, yeah, but slowly and progressively, it's like Sol Ruka. Like, I was not the biggest fan of the whole beach, you know, vibes and stuff like that. But, man, what they can do in that ring definitely defies what they can do. And the talent that they bring, and then, you know, as they grow as the character and becoming that character and just turning it up to 11. That's all I got to say about that. Honestly, that's why that makes this top 12. I'm looking at these names. Oh, it's going to be a war. No Quarter Catch Crew answered the family, said, hey, you know, we will defend this Heritage Cup. Something later on happens. Then we have Duke versus Lexus King. Lexus King gets the win. It was okay. Lexus King, I don't know. He's one of those people I'm like, I'm really rooting for this guy, but I just need something else. You know what I mean? I just need something else. Metaphors backstage. I think it's Devon was the rookie, the new guy, you know, who's been shining, but he gets in the face of Metaphor because he beat up Trick Williams. And Noam Dar is not playing. He's like, hey, just get out of my face. You know, you don't talk to us like that. We're Metaphor. We're big. We're on top. So get out of here. And they leave. And Lash wasn't with them. So the person coming out with the camera's like, where's Lash? They're like, we don't want to talk about that. Get out of here. Next up, the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez versus Chelsea Green. And Chelsea Green was walking out, and Mr. Stone, little moment there. I'm like, interesting. Okay. Roxanne Perez got the win, though. I was like, God. But I knew they weren't going to get that championship off Roxanne Perez anytime soon. But Chelsea did show what she can do in that ring. I do appreciate that. And if everyone watches the show or listens to the podcast, knows that I'm a big Chelsea Green fan. I think she has the ability to go to the top if properly booked and get out of these comedic situations. This is why I was so excited about this opportunity for this NXT Women's Championship. So Chelsea Green, though, I want another opportunity like this, and hopefully maybe this builds a rivalry between these two that go to Battleground. That'd be awesome, right? Right? All right. And to end the show, the family, they kidnapped Damon Kemp. They beat him up. They kidnap him, literally. They put him in the trunk and they take off with them. And Charlie comes out and he's like holding that championship. He's like, where's Damon? You know, because the family kidnaps Damon Kemp. I thought this was fucking great. They're just a moment with Charlie come out. They're like, huh? Oh man, but I give this show a solid 4 out of 5. My match of the night. Ooh. I gotta say Roxanne Perez versus Chelsea Green. I wish Chelsea Green won, but that's just me. Alicia Taylor, the announcer for NXT, is moving up to SmackDown. Congratulations. And Jacob Fatu, SmackDown? ? We shall see. And there's worries that he's going to outshine Solo. It's all on Solo. That's it. At the end of the day, it's all on Solo to see what he can do by stepping up. But that was NXT, May 7th, 2024. Vic Joseph, Booker T on commentary. That's it. That's all. Like and subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet NWP logo created by Penta X. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Come on. Missed this. Come on. Feels good to be home. We got one goal in mind, though. Let's go, man!